Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of the episode of Speak Up Now podcast, and I'm your host, Darius Silver, aka Mr. GQ, back for some more exciting content, with some more exciting content, some inspiring, motivating content for you, the people, you, the viewer, you, society, to help you to speak up now is only make you stronger mentally, stronger physically, stronger physically, to help you inspire, motivate others around you. So I'm back, as always. I'm back with an exciting topic. Whoa! What are you doing? You forgetting to hit the subscribe button? Stop it! What are you doing? You watching the Speak Up Now podcast, and you watching your host Darius Silver, aka Mr. GQ, give you some unbelievable content. What are you doing? I need you to subscribe right now. Check out my social media platforms that you see on the screen: Facebook, Instagram, and this platform, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you continue to tune in and watch the full episode. Come on now. This is the Speak Up Now podcast, where we're inspiring others to speak up and do better. Come on now. Subscribe. Come on. Subscribe. All right, let's get you back to the full episode. Boom. So, if you're a new viewer, thank you. Again, thank you for tuning in. This is your first episode, but hopefully you enjoy it, so you can come back for more and subscribe for more. And if you're a returning viewer, you already know what it is. Much love to you. As always, much love to you. So, So if you're a new viewer, make sure you pay attention to how we do things around here. And, So, for today's topic, it's something that I haven't actually done at all, really. I haven't done anything like this before, and I'm excited to do it, even though it might make people smile, make people do the smirky face, make people don't care at all, but I'm still gonna do it. So for today's topic is, listen closer. How to be or date a black man if you are a different race. I'm gonna say it one more time, I made my pen fall. I'm gonna say it again. How to date or be with a black man if you are a different race. When I say different race, white, Asian, Hispanic, Indian, any other races you can think of. How to date a black man if you're a different race. And the reason why I say that is because in today's world, there are so many interracial relationships. And for one, am I against interracial relationships? No, I am not. One, I have been in a interracial relationship, and it doesn't faze me at all. It might faze other people because they come from, they just have a different mindset, but it doesn't faze me because I've been in one before. And two, that's how life is going now. People love who they love, they like who they like, they want to be with who they want to be with. So why not embrace it and just evolve and change with the world? That's how the world is. So there's white women with black women with white men, black women with Hispanic man, Hispanic man with a white woman, Hispanic man with a white woman. It's just how it goes. There's too many combinations you could think of. But I'm just focusing on the black man. One, I am a black man. Two, everybody loves chocolate. Am I lying? Truly, am I lying? Everybody loves chocolate. So that's the reason why I'm doing today's episode. And hopefully the ladies out there will get some gems, some knowledge that I provide. Now, when I say ladies, I mean all ladies out there. White, Hispanic, black, Asian, Indian, all of this you can think of. Hopefully you guys get some gems. So how to date or be with a black man. One, it starts with understanding where we come from, what we like. When it comes to music that we like. When it comes to how we like to dress. And let me stop right there before I get even more. When I say dress, I say the classy black men, not the black men that are, I could say that are ghetto, that like sagging their pants and do rags and all that baggy stuff. Not that type of black. I'm talking about the classy, well-fitted, stylish black man. How they dress, right? How they like their food, right? Learning some good recipes. learning how to get along, and understand their family dynamics, right? Because most of the time, black men come from broken homes, opposed to homes that have both of their parents in. I might just say it. Most of the time, the average black man comes from a broken home with a single father or a single mother, one of the two. So you have to understand their family dynamics. Because if you understand their family dynamics, you understand how their mind thinks and why their mind is thinking that way. So that's number one. That's part of what I'm saying. And lastly, you have to understand why they do what they do, or how they go about what they do, right? So those are the things that I think that you have to understand when thinking of black man. Their music, they like different music than most races, other races, R&B, hip hop, of course, soul, all that, and that's one way. You have to understand and respect it, and kind of get to like their music, and like their music totally. You kind of have to get used to it. In terms of food, a black man loves to eat. So if you know how to cook good food, use their family recipes, and understand that there's certain things that black man just loves when it comes to food. That's a top 3 thing through a black man's heart is good food, good home cooking, good recipe cooking. So if you could do that, you could date a good black man if you are a different race. And in terms of fashion, as long as you are an attractive woman and you can dress, and there's nothing really to it. But a black man, a classy, make sure I say a classy black man that likes to dress in business wear, suits and attire, or just wants to dress a well-fitted way. We have to have a black man wants a classy woman with him. A black classy man wants a classy woman with him. A black man does not, at least my type of a black man, in terms of my idea of a nice, a classy black, solid black man, does not want a woman that's out there, not outspoken, but a woman that's very, very loud and disrespectful, doesn't have any manners, a woman that wants to be quote unquote ghetto, all that type of things. At least in my opinion, a black man's not attracted to that. A real black man's not attracted to that. And then my last thing I definitely have to speak on, and I think it's probably the most important, is family dynamics. If you're coming from a different race, especially a white Caucasian race, and how times were back then, 30 to 40, 50, 60 years ago, how times were back then, and then a black man bringing a Caucasian woman or a light-skinned woman to a family that's used to keeping things quote-unquote black, or keeping things whatsoever like that, you have to be, the woman has to be ready for it. Has to embrace being ready for it. And has to have the experience with it. You can't be afraid. You just can't be afraid. If it's your first time being in an interracial relationship, it's gonna take some time for you to get used to it, because one, not just family dynamics, but professional dynamics. You go to company events, so personal dynamics. When you go out in public, you're gonna get crazy looks even in today's world. So one, you gotta get ready for family dynamics. So when it comes from being in broken homes, in terms of being ready to meet an all-black family, vice versa. A black man has to get ready to meet an all-white family. Vice versa. So it goes both ways. And I might make a video on how to, coming from a person who's been in an interracial relationship, I might make a video how to date a woman that's from a different race if you're a black man. I might make another episode about that. But for today's episode, a white woman or Caucasian woman or light-skinned woman has to be ready for those looks. And the family dynamic when it comes to meeting an all-black family and getting those looks from family members, or questions from family members, or questions in the professional environment at company events, at his job, at her job, has to be ready for personal, when they go out in public, getting those looks on strangers. There's a lot of things that go into interracial relationships that is crazy in 2024, but it still happens. You have to be ready for that. I think those 5 that I named: family, food, fashion, professionally, food, all that, whatsoever, all those things that I named is very, very important. And I think it's gems, really, because dating a black man is not easy, and dating a white woman is not easy if you come from 2 different races. And most people nowadays are kind of sticking with their race because they're afraid of stepping outside their race, and 2, they don't know what to expect if they do. And some of them are kind of wishing that they could, but some of them are afraid to. No matter if they are attracted to different races, all right? I wanted to give an inside look at what it is dating a black man, because a black man has a strong mind, a strong will, a very, very strong family when it comes to accepting others that come from different races, because it's the obvious, and vice versa. You have to be, it comes with a black man has to be ready to what goes with being with a white family, dating a white woman, and being integrated into a white family. A lot of things go into that, right? So I wanted to give an inside look at what it is, how to date a black man, coming from a black man, person who has been in an interracial relationship. There's a lot of things to learn, from one, on both sides, different cultures, different ways of living, different ways of speaking. That's another thing, I forgot to mention that. Learn how the black man speaks, because a black man has different slang towards, when it comes to speaking, towards other races. That's number one. Know how a black man talks. Knows what certain things mean, right? Getting caught up on that. A black man has a very, very strong family, in terms of that, very, very strong mind. Can be stubborn and hard-headed sometimes. A black man has a stigma on them as well. So you have to be ready to understand that all black men aren't every black man. I said that right. Every black man is not like every other black man. I said that right. So there's a lot of things that goes into being with a black man or dating a black man when you're not black or you're a different race. A lot of things go into that, and I wanted to put you guys on, the ladies out there, how to date a black man. There's certain things, but I want those specific things that I name are most important. Because if you know how to get to know a black man, 9 times out of 10, if you're a good woman, a truly genuine good woman that wants the best for him, he's gonna be with you regardless. But those things I named, family, food, being very, very strong-willed as well, loyal. That's another thing, loyal to a black man, because a black man loves a very, very loyal woman. And then everything else that I said, if you can handle those things and remember those things as you go on, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be successful. All right, so I wanted to put you guys on, the ladies out there. I wanted to put you guys on some gems out there. Could go more in depth, which I will one day. But expect another episode in the future of how to, I'm not white, but how to date a white woman or a person that's not black on the other side. So I might make an episode about that, just to provide some gems for the fellas out there who are interested in dating outside the race, because that's a very, very unique topic as well. So I wanted to provide you guys some gems out there for the ladies out there. The fellas are next sooner or later, but I wanted to provide some gems for you guys. I don't know if you guys picked up on them, and some notes at least. I don't know if you guys enjoyed today's episode, if you guys got a good laugh out of it, or actually took notes and paid attention and actually learned something. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and let's go and end this episode out the right way. So if you're a new viewer, make sure you pay attention to how we do things around here. And if you're a returning viewer, you know what it is. Let's go and get this thing over going. So, 1, stay mellow, keep that mellow mind, stay focused, stay on the narrow path, know what's important. And before we get to that, on my man Cam Newton, whatsoever, if you like today's video, like, If you want more, subscribe. And if you want me to hear your opinion, comment. But let's go and end this thing out the right way. As my man Cam Newton says, you got one finger, one pinky, one thumb, one love. Boom.